Oh, here comes Ed making a quick dash down the hallway, it looks like.
Yeah.
And we will be underway. Now this should be a pretty good match.
Yeah. Last time I played Ed, he underperformed a little bit, but that's an anomaly because he's spends a lot of time studying and working at it.
And he's a real grinder too.
Yeah. He tries to figure out all the details. It's a little bit weird to play against because he's got some
quirky
quirks.
Yeah.
But and then Petko's just the consummate gentleman. And
well, go talk to him, or I'll get it started and then go talk to him.
We're having a lot of trouble with the AC in the streaming
playing room. Streaming room.
Here comes the
it's
man.
Either
Yeah, Petko, don't start.
We're talking about the man, Petko.
You're the man. Hitting that checker with 1-6.
Yeah.
Not from the back.
What's really hard is to get the 6 to come up first so that you can provoke the audience
be in there in a
cheer
second, so.
when the ace pops up.
Oh, yeah.
But then I folded like a cheap pocket knife in the next round, so.
Well, Petko and I were doing the commentary, and we both knew well that Ray was going to send that.
You don't want to, like, if you hit that and you only win 4 points, you feel like you lost. You better, if you're going to take it.
And if you missed it and you sent it, you do lose.
Yeah, and you're going to lose anyway. I was only
All right, we have called
giving up a little
engineering.
bit.
You know what to start for.
Yeah. They're about tired of you.
Oh.
Okay, so
And Petko, you said Petko predicted that I would send that cube.
well, we agreed on that. He
I was ready to...
couldn't find any action. Everybody knew you were sending it.
And they said it was borderline?
Yeah.
Borderline wrong or borderline right?
They didn't say. They said borderline.
Oh, okay. I mean, so I knew that sending it wouldn't be the worst mistake I ever made. And the other thing, the last consideration is Matt recently was number 2 on Backgammon Galaxy, and then he improved to number 1. And if that's the guy you're playing, as evidenced by the fact that he played 1.3 during our match, you better rely on the dice. Because otherwise you're fixing to be in trouble.
That's the type of play that if Ray is successful on, then we'll hear about it all weekend. It's a celebratory moment, Okay, is Ed in there yet? He walked out that way earlier. You want to check the men's room? You can go. Ed.
Hey, KG, have you met my friend Petko? He is the man.
I think Saba and Roberto are both in there. You can get them going. Yeah, he come by. Maybe he went down to the second or third room. There's Roberto.
I got to play Kate, so as soon as she shows up, I'll be gone, and you can have the mic, brother.
I'll probably have to play somebody.
Oh, you're also
Everybody's
playing?
Still alive in some fashion for the most part. Unless
Petko, I heard a story. You were playing in the same room when I was getting beat by Saba, and apparently your opponent rolled 7 pips on his last 2 shakes while you rolled double 4s and double 5s. And then you apologized. I do remember that he said, congratulations, and you said, sorry.
You want to have a speed pip counting contest? Count blue, I'll count white.
Okay. 147.
167.
Oh, I was close. I couldn't take very long.
Oh, there's Ed. Okay, Petko.
Okay.
Wrong door.
Follow Petko, Ed.
Mr. Culpepper.
Gentlemen,
And
and
Ray
crew
too.
out in Streamland.
Streamland. Okay, we're starting momentarily.
Ed's up 167 in the race right now.
Yeah, it's confusing to me at times.
The what point?
The 7 point on the bottom side of the it's
Space-time continuum.
Oh, yeah.
it's okay. They must have worked a little action there.
Yeah,
You
I
see,
think they did. I don't know what
see,
time, but
Petko held up the back side of the score sheet to show something
Well,
to
look
Ed.
at Ed. He's waving his hands. Ed, here's the thing. Ed always hedges, and Petko's a nice guy. He'll hedge with you.
Okay,
He'll even hedge even with
6-3.
me.
So we're off and running.
And Fast Eddie starts the prime. 2-6 from the bar and call it a day. Oop, nope.
Deuces.
Quack.
That.
That's how these
Step
guys
up.
got here.
Yep.
now KG remembers Ed O'Loughlin back. This is what, I don't know, 35, 40 years ago. Ed O'Loughlin used to be called Lightning Ed because he was so slow. Right? But now he's actually a lot faster than he was when he was 40 years younger.
Well,
But he's
he's
still
having to
slow.
play on the clock for one thing, and he does get into clock problems on occasion.
Came up with this stupid clock idea.
I don't know. His first initial, was it a K?
Is the second initial or the initial?
All right. Ed rolled 3 perfect numbers, and Petko's only rolled 2. No wonder
Okay,
these guys are in a round of 8.
Fast Eddie.
Blue
What are you
or white?
doing?
2 down from the mid. Look, duplicate
I-
6163.
I like blue.
I don't know.
Oh, going to
Two
step
up,
up.
4, yeah.
And, of course, it
Get up
brings
to the edge.
2-1. Okay.
There's an optical delusion section.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It
you
is.
got a couple of optical delusions on this board.
I can tell you guys one thing that's going to happen in this game. Count the number of times Petko makes the opponent's 5 point, and then subtract the number of times he breaks it. And
Okay.
it's not, you're not going to have a.
Now, what's he do here?
He's not gonna
doesn't
break that
volunteer
5
shot.
point very
Does he
often.
just play to the 4 and 5?
Can't run, huh? That would be a little bit. I think I would come down and bring one in. It's not a direct shot, right? I'd leave the fly shot.
How
6
you
down
gonna
and
not
5
leave a
in.
fly shot?
6 down and 5 in.
There's a play. He's not going to do
He might.
it. If he's going to hit, he's
You need
I
to-
think he should bring one to the. Oh, it's not. It's a 5 down and a 6 in. That's what it would be. Yeah, I'm seeing that illusion. And then he would have 3 active builders for the bar point. But
I think
at the
this
risk
is
of
the
some
play.
fly
This
shots.
was my initial knee-jerk reaction,
You front load your primes?
which is, so often accurate.
Yeah. This is definitely a candidate, but it front loads it and it gets nullified by any ace. Doink. Those guys are dead now. Okay. And he's got no builders to make the bar anymore.
Okay, so here we go. 3-1, nice shake. Neither have much timing in this standoff game.
That's because Petko front loaded his prime. He's got a problem.
Anybody thinking about doubling? Experts?
I might. I don't know. Ed's thinking about it.
That's what you're
That's
here
one of the
for, tell
experts.
us.
Ed's thinking about it. You asked. But I'm quite sure Petko will be snapping this up. All the prime versus primes are takes.
A lot of them are doubles, too.
Uh-huh.
You should double.
I wouldn't be surprised if he doubled, but I'm with Ray. I think Petko snaps it up.
Oh, Ray, are you doubling?
I don't think I would, but
Uh-oh.
I might talk myself into it. You never can
There
tell.
he is. 2 down.
But I would definitely, I was on the take side, so
Aces.
Petko wishes, I think I would make the bar point. And does he care about blocking fives?
But yeah, big time. Blow white up.
Okay.
Might ship it right now. Fives explode. I can't play them.
All right. It's reasonable to do either one, I guess. Yeah. Double fours, this kind of messes up the fours. So fives and fours aren't all that. Although if Ed rolls fours, the game's over.
6-3. Dare he run?
Ed didn't even, it seemed like that was almost a favorable sequence for Ed, and he still didn't double.
Who's it? Ed 6'3". He's coming in.
But he'll be sending it next time. Petko's totally stripped out there.
Sure he's not supposed to run, you experts.
Yeah, I think this is right.
And that gives
I don't think running.
Petko options if he runs here. With his awkward shakes.
Well,
Ed should be.
Ed is about out of timing there. Petko can probably sustain another roll.
I think I
Look
would.
out.
That was a good shot.
Now, had he doubled earlier, things might
Yeah,
have
he
been
could be
different.
playing on.
He would have been wishing he hadn't every roll since then except that roll.
Yeah.
Then he was wishing he had doubled.
Okay, so
Looks
I
like
might have-
double pass. I don't know. Be pretty fun
Pass.
in the race. Not much game there.
okay, now I will remind you, for those who just joined in on stream 2, another round of 8 undefeated match. Roberto Litzenberger and Saba Bejanishvili. If Saba wins that match, he cashes already and will break his ABT points race tie with Victor Ashkenazi.
How many do they have for winning a 96 player field?
28-88.
That's all? Wow.
That's all.
All right.
And the payout structure was the same in New York and Texas, so they each got 28.88.
Look at Petko. Oh, that's 4-1. Okay. I thought it was 4-2. But there he is. He'd like, and that's another feature you'll see in Matt Congeier's game. If you look down, there's always a checker on your 5 point. Those guys want that thing. I would have been tempted to leave that on the 5 point, but Petko's going to minimize shots by running it out. All right.
4-5.
That'll-
That's a run.
Yeah, it is.
6-1.
Just down and step up, right? I think.
That's the only reasonable ace he has, I think.
Well, he could have made the bar, but he would have had to leave 7s and 2s.
I think you go 11 to 10. Only 2 shots instead of 4.
Oh, that's good. All the 9s would hit.
And
only
if
some of the
you
8s,
leave it
huh?
back on the 11, you're also duplicating your 6s to make points and run. So if you put it there, your 5s play good and your 6s.
Oh, look at
run.
this.
There we go.
Petko's
that's
makes the
nice.
4 point and steps up to the launching pad. He'll begin the countdown, the launch sequence. 5, 4, 3, Ed's got, he's thinking about stepping up. Let's see if he comes over there 2-6, well, 5-3 doesn't he?
Double twos, double fours, and 2-6 if he comes down.
Yeah,
4 shots.
that's not too bad.
And double fours and double twos are already good strokes. But he
Okay,
decides
so he steps up.
to push the issue now.
There's a hit.
Oh.
Boom.
In and out. Wow.
Second best number.
Boom again. Dueling 3 6s.
Okay.
Ed, deeply in concentration, doing a little counting.
Yeah, it's an easy take and maybe no double until he comes around. I mean, that just gives Petko a little bit more extra equity. So I think generally you wait, come around the corner, and then give it to him the next shake. It's kind of the SOP. And if you're planning on sending the cube, it's probably not good to bring down a fly shot here
Gives him
because you were going to give him the cube anyway. I would just go
2
6
6
to
4
4.
4. I would have agreed with Ray there. 2 6
The
4.
thing about it
4.
is, if you were thinking about it though, and your position is much stronger because that's there, it still may be worth it.
He didn't even double then.
Wow.
He didn't even stop to think about it.
Well, at least it stopped and thought about it, and probably would have, but I'm not sure. I didn't look at it or count the race or anything.
Well, with it, especially after, like you said, with all those builders, it was
Right.
A more.
I'm less inclined to
Potential
leave the builder
position.
if I'm not.
Now
like
he's
that.
thinking about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, if you stick it out there and take the risk,
Right, you're
then
not getting the reward.
capitalize on it. You know?
Right.
And it seems like he ought to double this. I mean, I don't know what the race is, but you don't get many race positions from this anyway. Anyway, Ed's showing us.
Yep.
He didn't double 2 positions we would have, maybe.
Look out.
Look at Petko. That looks like he rolls like Matt Congeyer.
So what do we got? We got 70s. Well, we got
But you played really
15
good.
times 7, so 105. 105, 40, 4, 60, 104. 105, 104.
Why is he not doubling because of the raise equity? It doesn't seem.
Just one pip. He's 7 up now. You 7 up, so he's 1 up.
And his low numbers destroy, and his high numbers are good in the race. But anyway, while Petko was back on the 3-point,
Dimitri wants to know why you're not playing.
Who?
Dimitri.
Because Kate's coming late for dinner. You guys are not going to believe this, but
She's back
where is she?
She was with her.
until latest.
Oh, okay.
Nope, she's right there.
I think Dimitri might have been
Okay.
referring to why aren't you playing in the round of
Here you
8,
go.
Ray?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't need my headset.
Oh, I don't allow those.
Later, Ray.
Oh, that too.
It's an admirable goal. Turn Ray off, right?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, so Ed's still pondering around here with this. When does he do that? 36, 44, 47, 63, 32, 95 for white. 95. And we've got 4 and a 3. Okay, Ray. Running. It seems as though Ed wasted a lot of opportunity in this game. I don't know.
Yeah, but it might have been a cube. I wasn't sure. I would have.
He never
stopped
really
and
had
counted the pips like
he had
was
certainly
doing.
a positional and structural advantage,
sure.
but he never had a
For sure.
significant pip count
Yeah,
advantage.
Petko was lucky to get out of there without getting hit or pointed on in the 3-point.
Okay, so extremely close.
It is. It is indeed.
Petko has 3 pips behind, I believe.
Yeah.
Almost.
6-6. That'll work. 3-1.
Bless you.
If you quit holding back and let it go, it might,
I'm not set up anywhere.
Okay, 1-1. Hitting 2? No, he can't hit 2. You'd have to go backwards. Only Ray does that. 2-1.
11 point. I would make the 11.
Make the 11. Just cut down on the.
It's more shots, but I think it's. I think it was worth it. Maybe not. Would make the 9 point here. Duplicate 4s around.
It seems like he ought to clean it up a little bit somewhere.
If he makes the 9, he's duplicating 4s to anchor, to hit, to make points in his board. If he just covers the 11, he doesn't have a very good 4, just stepping up into 1s and 3s added to the additional 4s already hitting you over there. But if you make the 9 point, you're duping his 4s. So if he doesn't throw
So
a
there
4,
there he goes.
there he goes, and he heard me. I didn't think he could hear me.
Petko gonna go. He's gonna step up. Thought he might slide 4, but
Thinking about coming 13, 11, kind of flexing out. Looks like he's a fair amount down the race. Maybe he's duping 3s, going that way. No, it's 2s. I would unstack the 11. If I'm going to leave a shot, I would come 13, 11 versus slotting the board. It's unstacking your heavy point out there. That building's working on the bar, the 5, and the 4.
yeah. Fours. Nichols.
Set this one. Set this one. Do the other ones.
Tara can do it. I think she went upstairs. I think Ed Corey. If a person obtains a clock, they would, somebody acquires their own clock, they would learn how to set their own clock. just an idle thought, you know what I mean?
Just throwing it out there.
Okay. Dueling deuces there.
Yeah. Yuck. 8-2, 8 well, I don't know. He might. The race is close enough. He might play 18-16 too, but it breaks contact a lot. But he's going to be burning pips down inside.
Puts more pressure on these two on the.
Yeah, mostly just the one over there 5 away, because the other one, anytime they throw two numbers over a 2, he could leap that one. But what's really bad if you don't do something like this is you like put a bunch of guys down deep in your board, which hurts you in the race. I don't know what the exact race is, the pip count. Who's 115? 115? That was my first thought when I was playing them all over here. 8-2, 8-6, and that's what he went with.
6-1. So now
6-5, Ed. Thank you.
now Ed is
listening.
Ed is like a dancer at the end of her show. He's stripped on every point.
Do what? So he's counting the race for the triple slot in the board. If blue is far enough ahead, he rolls something like a 6-5 or 5-4.
So 103 for white. 103. Yeah.
Closer than I thought.
Close enough for him to run.
Yeah, without counting. My guess is he's going to the 4 and into the 6, but I could be wrong. Like that. Now, blue's ahead, he should just spring around the corner. Behind, he should do this.
Well, that's pretty easy. 8, 26, 34. 3, 13, 41. Petko's up by 7 after the play, which makes you wonder maybe he should come down with him.
Petko's up 7.
Counting just, forget the 10 checkers on 4, 5, 6 and just count the other 5.
So, I mean, he could leave a checker, 1 checker. It seems like if he's up 7, he should do this. I didn't count him, but
I think so.
If that's true, 6 or anywhere 4 and up, probably. 4 pips and up, you should do this. Break contact. Somewhere right in through there is the number. 5, 6, and more, you would probably try to constrain him a little bit.
Well, so much for
Keep the big bad wolf away.
so much for the Petko's thoughts.
55, 63, 65, 66. 40, 58. I think the race is tied, I think. Is that right? 63. White's up a few pips.
That's Marcy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought someone that way wanted.
Look out.
That should have done it. Yep. So they each won a game the last race with boxes.
Yeah.
So they traded boxes the last 2 games, bearing off.
You know, I was looking at the brackets before we started here. Typical of all tournaments. I guess there's 3 guys: Mike Ori, Petko, and Roberto Litzenberger, who are all 3 alive in the round of 8 of the Undefeated Championship and of the Masters.
Wow.
And none of them are ever paired against each other. So, you know, you got 3 guys who have the potential of playing 6 long matches from this point in time. So, could get interesting tomorrow. And a couple of them, Roberto and Ori, I guess, are in doubles as well, still alive in round of 8. Never fails. You know, some get hot in there and they just winning everything.
Best.
Okay, here's my double 6. Reply of your double 6 last game.
Okay. What do we have here?
12 times 7 is 84, 87, 39. It's 126 for blue. 126. Oh, we snapped that up. It was 26 up. Oh, yeah. Could come down. say Ed is positioned for a saving double six, is he not?
He does have a.
That's been the last two games, and
But he's got several more shakes at 9 numbers that make the 5. But if he doesn't make it in the next couple rolls, he's going to strip those points down, and that open 5 point could come and haunt him. Say it's 3 builders, right? So 3
Clear
times
them
3 is
both?
9. No.
maybe no, could play to the ace and the 6, preparing to clear the back 2.
It's not clear to me. He's trying to keep builders there to make the 5. You know, if you do
True.
that play, that's good, but you're probably not going to make the 5 unless you throw a double in the next 4 or 5 rolls. You can clear, but you'll have that
Yeah,
gaping hole
okay,
right there
so-
carrying on.
Oh.
You called it.
I don't know if it's enough. He's still losing the race.
He's still losing the race.
He's more than it
he's
looks.
down by 4. He's down by about 10.
Something like that. The problem is I don't see a
How many you got?
good second choice.
13 apart after the 6s. Yeah, that's what I just
He's
quick.
got to go with
quick
one.
glance. I thought it
Sitting
was
there
him.
looks really dangerous, and coming out, you don't win often. But well, you got to go one out. It's 4.
One's 4. You only got 2 6s on the other side.
And what numbers leave a shot on this roll? There's probably nothing that I see right off.
Well, nothing direct.
No, you won't get any directs, but you run the risk of hit and pass, down in there. I think that's right. It's a lot of
much?
pips.
Okay, Saba's up 5-0 over Roberto. This Ed is a wild man with the dice here. Oh, Petko says that's enough of that. Let me have a little of that.
I think everybody in. Sometimes you flex out. I think it's just get everything in.
Like hitting the low spots.
Whoa. We thought it was.
Like that.
Oh,
Ooh,
you had a premonition. That was all.
moves a lot of freight.
Not that good.
I'm disappointed in you. That's the 3. And that's 4.
You have a game plan.
It's unusual.
Oh, you.
Shit doesn't look good. All right. No, it just has to be at least 3.
Well, that's that. So 3-2 Petko. Yeah, couple of boring games here. Breaks interference and just dice rolls. We want complication and strategy. You know?
I wonder if the loose hit is right. 8-2, 24-21, a tempo. I know he wants to go there. There he goes. I was thinking about it.
Takes half a shake out of his hand.
Yeah, he had so many good numbers there.
Threes doesn't communicate them.
I guess out from the 23. I'm not sure. That would be my thinking. He goes for the front guy. Would have went for the back guy. Not sure which is
Which
better.
would have kept him linked.
Yeah. Yep. His play Duke 3 is a little better. Oh, advanced anchor. Two more. Probably. Depends on how much you're down. If you're down a lot, you might safe to the bottom squat there on the 23 point.
How about that?
You're right, just go
Just
6-2. I
make
don't know. I don't know what the race is.
I haven't counted either. I think I'd just make the 5. You need it sooner or
I
later.
wouldn't leave a shot. I would either hit and keep it going or go to the 2.
Well, if you hit and keep it going, you leave a.
One of the nice things is when you want to slot the 9 kind of in that position, if you get missed, you can cover with a 4. He may make it. Okay,
Yeah.
you may be right, Bill.
I think you want to unstack, and you want the 5 point ultimately
Mm-hmm.
anyway. So
I probably wouldn't have done it, but it
and he
very
has to
well
give
could
up.
be
He
right.
has to give up the anchor to hit.
And he's got another blot already besides that.
Yeah,
So
and likely
a little
he can't
incentive.
can't clean them both up
Right.
unless he rolls 4-2.
He's doing it. Actually, you'd be playing with 3 blots if you don't like connect 2 of them some way. If you hit with some numbers, now that's a connector. That's a great
That's a
stroke.
nice number.
It's 4-2 double 2s and 6-4. Get it all 5.
Look at here. Okay.
Of course, 5-4.
Now, what is the? Let me catch back up here. Look at the actual pairings. So Saba's playing Roberto, and the winner of that plays the winner of Stacy Turner, Chris Trencher. And then Mike Ori is playing Jack Adelson, and the winner plays the winner of this. So, yeah, there are 4 quarterfinal matches. Oh. Pretty interesting. 7 out of 8 are in the side pool. And who is not in the side pool? Ray's not in the group. Saba, Roberto, Ori and Trencher,
Wow, this is a hard play here.
Roberto and Saba, Ed and Ed's the one not in the side. The other 7 are in the side pool, and Ed's not.
I would have been there. I would have done. Absolutely.
I'm on board.
Need to go up and check with the director, and say what good players didn't buy their side pool.
I thought he
No, I don't know. He's not shown with the red dot.
yeah,
So
that's really surprising.
Neil almost never buys.
But I thought Ed always. Ed totally believed.
Who's that? Sam. Must be Sam Pottle, I suspect.
Sam Puddles?
I think that's Sam Pottle. Sam.
Seen or heard of him in ages.
He tunes in occasionally to some of those streams. Must be, he says. I said, must be Sam Pottle. He said, must be. Hello, Sam. Good to see you tuning in. I don't know. Dennis better versed in
Yeah,
that
it was
than I am.
like, I forget the exact terminology, but it was to do with maybe springing the last checker, running the last checker.
Always
like
run
that.
the last guy.
It was something like that there. He played a fair amount, 15 years ago or something.
He was up in Madison, wasn't he?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Hi, Bill and Dennis. So, hello, Sam.
Yeah. Hi, Sam. Long time no see or hear from.
Okay, these guys. What do we got? Well, that black 7-point on Petco's side just drives me crazy.
Me too.
Just my eye just
You see
doesn't
one
see
thing,
it.
you
I
don't
see one thing.
I did the exact same thing. And it's blank.
Most times they'll have checkers on the 8, and I think they're on the 7.
Did the same thing. I kept saying, why is it making it? Why is it making it? I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Marianne Meese is in the house promoting our likes and subscription buttons. Good job, Marianne. We do need likes and subscriptions. Okay, so what's the count here, Mr. Stubby? Oh, I thought you were keeping a track over there. Ed decides to take it. So it was 10 pips. Look out. Who is this guy?
Who is this masked man? Now,
Whoa, here we go. Now, as Malcolm would say, now we're playing backgammon.
it's the backgammon boys.
Gives Petko something to think about right out of the gate. Jonah, now we are gambling. I think Petko's going to take this, but we'll see. He could get gammoned on this 4-cube for almost a match, but if Ed doesn't pick up the second checker there, Petko's got something to work with. Eric Peterson is in the house, and he's a taken. What about you, Jonah? You're dropping? Jonah says he'd rather play another game, and Petko agrees with him. Okay, 4-3 for Eddie O. 6-1 over Roberto for Saba. I'm sorry? Oh. There's a nice set of fours. Can't play down from the mid, so this running play is probably correct. And he's a bit ahead. Aces for Fast Eddie. I turned it off. Whoops. Nice to pause it and not restart it. Smooth move, Ed.
26 and 36, 62, 80, 11, 71, 95, 17, 21, 22. All right.
What kind of backgammon tournament is this? No one has a corkscrew.
Close. It looks like it's, I didn't count it, but it looks like it's within 4 or 5 pips. It looks pretty close.
Yeah.
I didn't count it, but I don't want to burn myself out.
There you
Always
go.
pip count.
I'm with you. I'm tired of counting.
Got a doubles left, and maybe seniors or something. I'm not sure. And adding insult to injury, as we talked about earlier, I slept from 2:30 to 7. It was 4.5 hours. That was it. So you can burn yourself out easy when you haven't slept.
Okay. Fast Eddie. So that's 6-9 crossovers for Petko and 8 crossovers for Ed. Petko's a touch ahead inside.
Blue's 100 and white is 42, 56, 72, 73, 7, about 80. Counted some. I think I counted wrong. Oh. White is
58,
17,
70.
599. It's within a pip or two. It's very close. Why he's keeping contact? He's not leading by enough. He's leading at all. Now he probably Ed should run. I think Ed's up enough. That's my guess. Without counting. We'll see what he does. If he's up by 4 pips or more, he'll probably run.
Ship it. Or
Run.
Run, yeah.
If he's down by 4 pips, he's gonna probably maybe even break the 10 point. Sure.
Hmm. Eight pips after the roll ahead for Ed.
So it was tied. That's why I stayed back with White's Blues last row.
According to,
Wow. If I was 8 ahead, I think it's right to clear the midpoint. But that's just my guess.
Sure you don't want to get in on that, Dennis? Dollars you up?
Well, I guess I do it. 35, 43, 59, 20.
I'll play left-handed. And I'm left-handed. They don't know. I am left-handed.
54,
I hate playing
32,
low stakes shit because the money's meaningless. They'll take anything.
77, 85.
It seems to be in a quandary here.
Does Ed have all of this? We were talking. I wasn't watching.
He's waving his hands. He's counting. He's thinking.
That's exactly.
Maybe 6-4, or is it 5-3? And neither of those.
Doesn't.
He'll pay off to 6-1-6-2, he said.
Yeah, 6162 pay.
But he might make his opponent pay. Let's see. So he's up 10.
Is that wishful thinking? Just walking around with that wine glass, Marcy?
I said,
Hey, up on our floor, there's a sign as big as Dallas that says,
what's that point? I'm not, it's the fight. The part is. I don't know.
Let's go have fun.
kind of sporting effort there. Huh?
I almost got.
There's a big sign up on our floor that says 20% off of all food and drink.
That's exactly it.
No.
Oh,
Well, why doesn't it say that?
but it doesn't say. Easy to say.
Okay, look here now. Petko is going to send it. He doesn't even grab it. He just says double, and Ed hits the. Okay, so we got a 7-point match.
You know how to race, with the racing, put us on stock cars.
How's Saba and Roberto doing over there, Stubby? 6-2 Saba. That doesn't sound.
No, it's not so nice.
Not so fast. Had several people, we were laughing about some of Victor's little proverbs and adages last night. He was on a roll, man. I love the one, no human hand should be allowed to make that play, you know. Like a, what? Black cat in a dark room, or something, finding a black cat in a dark room. That isn't really there. Yeah. Well, that's when Richard kept thinking about this one play and ultimately kind of overthinking it and overplayed it. And,
Point on his
well,
head.
ace. Why not? About the only reasonable play he had. Eddie. Petko has pretty quick reflexes to not let those checkers touch the ground. Here we go.
Stepping out now.
Stepping out. Yep.
22,
So Eddie better perform
Prepare
here.
for the cube. Cube. If he fanned, he's probably too good. He's definitely spinning it and probably a pass. Give you 2-1 odds he passes, are you on?
No, he's passing. Pass he did, as Dennis projected and as I concurred.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
These guys are pros. They both
I'm
made a
t-
5
they-
point
they
on the
did-
first roll, Bill.
They didn't get here
Good player.
by not rolling well, you know. And it goes hand in hand with advancing in the tournament. Playing well doesn't necessarily ensure it, as Matt has shown us, right? He lost a Ray this morning playing 1.31. 8-2. Saba's up 8-2 over Roberto. They're on break. Indeed. The Bajanishvili man. He's trying to win 2 tournaments in a row. He won Texas 3 weeks ago. It's hard to do, win 2 tournaments in a row.
Thomas' brain cells.
Yeah. Dana Nazarian has joined us. Another big winner from Texas. Bit of the latest addition to the Longhorn Trophy winners list. Uh-oh.
It's a lot of pips, but it isn't pretty.
A lot of pips, but the result is pretty ugly.
Enjoy your position.
On the 2-point. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, not sure.
Petko might seize upon this. Yes.
Sideways pass. Is it to the
It's
side?
not. As he gets more frustrated, if this goes against him, that he starts throwing the cube back at you, you know. Okay, well, Boris Dektiar is we were, who was it, me and you perhaps, or someone else was giving Victor a hard time about that being a Chinese proverb last night. Now, Boris says finding a black cat in a dark room is a Chinese saying mentioned in one of the famous pieces of Russian literature. So
That's where he.
What piece?
That's where he
there
came
we go.
from.
You learn something every day. What piece of literature, Boris? Marcy would like to know. Dana claims that Boris read that on Wikipedia. I had the distinct impression that whatever piece of literature that was, that Boris had actually read the piece of literature. It sounds like something Dostoevsky might say.
Speak English.
Pasternak.
Nice. Make the 3 and start the 4.
Boris said he read it 40 years ago. Apparently doesn't remember what it was, but remembers the adage.
And he remembers. Oh,
Remembers the quote.
We tend to remember the important things in life.
You got some good hands in the house there, Boris and Dana and Jonah.
I'm not sure what I would do with this.
Petko doesn't have much flexibility going forward here.
I guess he breaks the
I'm gonna consider
8-point. I don't know if I play with 2 blots, but maybe it's right. Points.
The ace point.
Yep.
Or he could run from the back with the 2 blots in the home board
That's the other one.
and a good board of his own.
He is running out of time. So he could go part way and slot. He could go all the way. I guess if I go all the way.
Is it 4-2?
Yeah. If he
I think it's time to do it.
probably so. You're out timed.
Dimitri has chimed in on the Chinese. Why do you keep calling it Chinese? To me, saying Chinese instead of Confucius is like either forgetting who the author or assuming the listener has never heard of him. Apparently, Dimitri thinks it's a Confucius proverb. You can come here for all types of trivial information while we...
Indeed. Point really doesn't. Just postpones it until it gets better.
Mm-hmm. I
What-
think so.
What do you think, Mike? Do you like this?
I do. I think
I like
it's time
this.
to run.
Dimitri, I still haven't seen that BMAB post yet. Did you take a nap today or something, or what? Only teasing.
I had no good 6s and 5s.
He looks at it long enough and takes the leap. And
succeeds.
clear the 8 point, I guess. I heard parts of it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. I guess just the one. We're not volunteering anything now, I don't think.
He's thinking of staying.
Thinking about moving on
Stay then
to
slot
the
one.
3
Stay. You can-
or to the
even do
what would
that.
it be, to the 4.
Okay.
That far behind the race?
I don't know.
Oh, I got there first. I think he is. I think he's actually.
56.
The problem with making the outfield one is like next roll you might be giving it up.
What's that? 88 and 20s, 108. What's he getting?
Not have much risk, but it has risk.
It's an annoyance factor though for White. Like 6-3 would just be played down and just slot fill naturally. So it does cost him some flexibility.
Good play.
Huh?
What he has to do, I don't know. All of the plays self.
Okay, Petko. Ooh.
Echo gets the shot.
We have hittage.
I have no idea. Out seems right.
Lots of
It's
returns. A lot of
It's a
returns.
big swing roll and he
A
doesn't
miss.
Get the hit. Swing and a miss.
Okay. Petko may be
It's a double.
tempted here. He's got those 3 builders working on the ace
My
and the
guess
deuce.
is it's not, but it could be. All your little numbers
Because
play
of the
good.
score.
Well, why do your 6s and 5s leave shots there?
I'm thinking, well, he's got the lead, though.
4. A lot of shots. I think. Little numbers play great. Bigger numbers.
6-3 and 4. Get it. Put him on the ball.
Do what? Oh, yeah.
I think 6-1 is not a good.
6-2 is okay.
He's just seeing how the other match.
6-3 puts them on the bar, like you said. 6-4.
There's a lot of blots. That's the problem.
Hey, he came back with Ian a while ago.
Well, I try to lose my market.
Okay, so in one of the quarterfinal matches, Stacy Turner beat Chris Trenchard. So Stacy Turner will play the winner of the Saba Bajanisvili Roberto Litzenberger match.
Yeah, well, we're gonna give that to him.
Wow.
Oh, double.
Okay.
Good shot.
Wow.
Now, though,
Too good.
too good now. Yeah.
Good now.
What?
Dupe is 2s.
Ah, man.
Come
what
up
do
to the 9 and 14.
9 and 13.
9 and 14. What I'm thinking right there. Oh,
Shoot,
oh,
if
3-2. I thought it
Lonergan's
was
here, he'll
3-1.
take the whole case.
I thought it was 3-1. Let's
Thank
flip
you.
the dice.
Okay. 5-3. Dupe the 2. Yep. So. This might end up being expensive.
4-3.
Look out.
Wow.
Looks like a 9-4 advantage
How's that look about it?
in the works, doesn't it?
Water.
I don't. I have.
Okay. I don't think Ed Fast Eddie can run fast enough to beat this.
Gonna be a challenge.
No, it's just 2 points.
I don't know. I don't think you waste 2 pips there. Yeah, I would do this.
Might get a little help.
He's probably still going to need a
Look
double.
here.
And there it is.
Look at here. Fast Eddie is
One, waste
working on the
2,
save.
3, and waste a pip.
Waste a pip.
There you go.
Gonna have 2 shots.
Now Petko needs to
Oh,
one of his own. Hey, hey, hey.
Is it better?
Boom. No ace except double aces. So 26 winners. Boom. 9-4. Eddie says, to hell with that. I need a break. Why don't you let us see what's happening on the other board there, Tara?
Stretch my legs.
Okay, Tara's going to run over there and give us the double view. Let us see what's happening with Saba and Roberto. Stacy Turner has already beaten Chris Trencher in one of the quarterfinal matches. Okay, here we go. 8-3 Saba. Now, victory for Saba here would ensure that he cashes and collects ABT points, which will give him the lead for the year. He's working on consecutive victories. He won Texas 3 weeks ago. Put in here.
I'm strong enough. There was no long spot, right? That's what.
Okay, they are back.
It's the main event.
Yeah, undefeated. Round of 8. Okay.
Hit the little drop down. X.
Stream one's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Got it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Six, 5. There's Petko getting to stack them up as well, although he may go 6-4 here. Nope. 7 on his 6 points, a new record for the day. Okay. That's 9 on the 6 point. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, look at here. Just stack checkers forever and then roll a set.
If you can wait long enough, you will.
Ultimately,
Take it to try to promote the checker in the back up to the 5 point. Much easier to bear against that. Plus, it comes in on the 1. The 3 and 2 points allow the outside men to land.
okay. So not exactly what he had in mind, but
Play safe. I guess he will.
or wow, that will work. All of us might have found that one. So, wow, does 6-1. Eddie stays and
Did you lose the
risks the G.
It seemed to whopper. He just rolled double.
Yeah, and 6 on the 6, 2 on the 8, 2 on the 9, and rolled double 4s.
Instead of what, maybe pointing on him? I didn't see the original
No,
position.
I'm
What-
only kidding. He
Oh,
filled in the 4 and 5 point.
Who's in the top one? The double five still. 4 point.
I would take this one over that. Doesn't mean he can't leave a shot. But okay, I'm gonna be. Well, that's 64. Nelson.
Okay, so
That's
Double fours? Double fours?
sure there are several ways to play it, but there's
okay. How would you like to play with this, Ed?
One finger push back.
get that away from me.
One
That's-
finger, the backhand slap.
You called.
I'm guessing it's not. It's not double.
All right, 10-4. Ed's got to stage a first point to get ticket.
Significant
10-5.
rally
He's 6 away.
necessary
I get
here.
to see the game go to the end.
Okay.
That was 7. Day of my life.
Oh, no, just swat it. Always happens to me when I roll.
Commentators are so quiet.
Yeah, it's kind of a. To me, it seems like
It's
it's
just
been kind of a
getting started.
boring match here, unless Ed decides to rally.
Ed is playing badly to mix it up. Or maybe he just thinks that's the right play. Yeah, I think it is the right play. It is getting a little bit the better of it.
Anchor.
Petko.
Not huge. Oh, it's- I don't know what he could-
2 down.
Out with the 5 and out with the 6. Gotta stay on it.
I bet it's 2 down. Just getting some wood over there.
Ooh, pardon me.
Instead of just letting him slap you around out there. I don't know, man.
What do you think? 6-5.
Saba?
8-7 Saba. So Roberto putting on a rally here. It was 8-2 Saba. Now 8-7 Saba.
Probably yeah.
Ooh, pardon me.
Not afraid to leave bloods.
Yeah. I hit.
Hit on the
Square.
4.
Outside, I guess.
Do that or hit on the 4?
I think you hit outside. You got to mix it up and keep him from escaping his. I don't
Well,
know.
you hit on the 4, that keeps him. Got to build a position.
Okay.
Giving up the midpoint.
5 black play.
When gammons don't matter, you can make these kinds of plays easier to score. Don't have to worry about aces or
Yeah.
twos and threes from the bar to gammon you.
Gotta button it up a little bit. Now let's go for the gusto. Two, three, four on the 5.
Maybe
huh?
just make the 5. He's got
Yep.
like blots everywhere. Got blotosis. That's a great
Okay.
number. Doesn't cover, but that's tidies up a lot of it. Oops, the 3s over there to hit all around the board. I don't know if I'd let him come in and cover this.
Uh-oh.
Wasn't clear to me.
A lot of blots on the horizon.
Oh, that's a shot.
Yep.
One more, huh?
I think I would leave it there and come out. You don't need a gammon. You need to win. Get your last guy out and come out.
1. Eddie going for the juggler here.
He thinks if he closes him out, can pick up all the checkers and get a backgammon possibly. He would foreclose that like 20%. I don't even remember.
What check?
Not that high?
Lose it. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
And 27.
Jumps way up.
Hello, Ray.
I'm just taking a little break.
Oh, y'all are on break.
Yeah,
You're looking.
8-5 post Cropper. So Petko's giving lessons. Oh, he's got.
You up?
Oh, this is
Crawford?
Crawford, huh? Yeah. 8-5. Been pretty lucky, but. Well, this is kind of an unusual. It's not a score where Gammon's help Ed very much. Apparently, not much has gone right for him. I think he had 4 points when I left.
Yeah, I think it was 4 all at one point.
And Petko don't mind this at all. He doesn't care if he gets gammon. He just got to save the backgammon, and he loves to have all the timing that he's got, right?
You win about 16% or something.
Yeah.
Always stumble into something here.
That'd be a big coup if Ed could win a backgammon, so he should be making plays to cater to that. But generally, the point that most often gets backgammon is the
6
ace
to 3,
point.
Ed. Maybe. Oh, that came from the
That
5.
was the 3.
I know, that goes back there. 6 to
Yeah.
3 could be right here. My guess is this is right.
Looks like a good play.
Looky
Oh.
here. Looky here.
Look at that. Petko's glad to do that. He doesn't care what
Ed
happens.
just shaking his head.
Oh, Ed.
4-5.
Back.
Take that. I'll pick up a 4th checker and get a BG out of this.
That's right. It was just a trap to get another checker. It was a sophisticated trap by Ed. Petko's trying to get all the webs off now. Because with 4 guys back and 2 of them in the air, backgammon has to get up to a fairly significant percentage. Oh, poor Ed, he missed it. All right.
Much more difficult with only 3 checkers.
Yeah.
And even more so when you clear your 6 point.
Yeah, I think maybe I would have stopped to think about taking one off there. Might have made a mistake. I don't know. At least make the fans think you're trying for a backgammon. There's no benefit to winning the G, right?
Nope. It's the BG, but the BG is not really in the air here. It's possible, but not. It's highly unlikely.
Sometimes the best way to win a BG is to get hit, you know, and then you come around with double sixes or something and catch the guy by
Pick
surprise.
all the pieces of the snake up, right, as you come back around. Let's put them in a bag, all the snake pieces out there.
Yeah. And then you can sell them at the bazaar. Okay. Uh-oh.
All right.
That was a chink.
7, 8. It'll be even money if he hits this. Actually,
If he hits this, and
Blue's
then
probably
Ed
even
Backgammon's
better.
in.
Might be better than even money.
That's settled.
Oh,
Whoa.
geez. Oh my God.
What we call overkill.
He should slot the back, right? Okay. And then he'll do something else.
Get you
Come up to
2
the
covers.
14.
Get you 2 covers for it.
13.
Full one in?
You got a hit. You got a hit. Hope you fans get the snake back in action, Ray. It could happen.
There's a snake,
With
but
a fan,
Ed ain't
could happen. You
playing.
got a hit.
He should not touch the snake, Ed.
Don't touch the snake yet. Could get bitten.
I don't know if I'd hit loose. Isn't the intermediate play for sure is go 3-2. But maybe you're right.
These 9 fans are huge.
We're supposed to know something.
You're an
Yeah.
underdog. You got to hit him.
Okay. I'm starting to buy into your. That's how he gets the backgammon.
I used
That's
to
the
be a
best.
snake hunter.
That's the
Listen to me.
best play for the backgammon, clearly.
Uh-oh.
Who would ever have made that play?
Yeah.
Start tuning up the
That
band
snake.
here.
That snake bites.
Start tuning up the band.
Wow.
Keying the music.
Wow.
Reaches.
Wow, it does.
That snake
was a
is
sick-
moving to the left.
I think it's one of those that can still move and it's like had its head cut off.
I think that's what you call a sidewinder.
But it's still moving.
I think it's red and yellow stripes are next to each other.
Oh boy, this was
Different than a
sad.
king snake and a coral snake.
Red and yellow.
Red and yellow kill a fellow. Yeah. Coral snake has red and yellows next to each other. King snake doesn't.
Well, Petko is looking like a king snake. How many does Ed have off?
No,
3,
Petko's looking
6,
like
7,
a coral snake.
8, 9. So Ed's got 6 off. All right.
May as well put a couple more back.
Now Petko has enough guys to win this game. He didn't want this. Now he should be trapping Ed off of there until Ed gets a
2.
Yeah, until he gets a spare on that 3-point. Okay, Petko, break the back. Show us what a massive, giant master you are. No, not that. You got to divide and conquer. Up, Ed gets his 2. All right, now you can forget about the trap plays for a while. Play him in and fill the points up behind and then break at the last minute. Just win the race, I guess. Maybe break from the bar. Actually, since Ed only has a 2-point board and there's a blot in it, Petko should break a point and leave a blot. Let Ed participate in his own demise. And then he covered that, so now that plan's out the window. I guess Petko's just going to win the old-fashioned way from clearing from the back and win the race. He gives Ed a bad 5-1. which is really bad because it
Bad
cracks.
deuces, too.
That's it, Petko. Trap him. It's not so good. Oh, look at him. See that?
Oh.
See the 2 points and a
Just a
blot?
smooth
and the
move.
blot out there?
Oh,
That was smoother
big
than
number.
a snake.
big number with 6 off.
To the deuce.
I always like to do stuff like 9 to 5 here, but it's generally wrong.
You and Dolly Parton, huh? 9 to 5.
Well, oh,
Look
Petko.
Look at
You play this so boring, Petko. You're going to be a cobra. If you're going to be a snake, be a cobra.
See, that's what I was telling you.
Okay,
about.
look. Look. Here he should leave the blot. And I think he could have just left it out there. Played to the 4 point.
Okay, there's the trap.
And then he would have massive builders. Because he could lose this race.
Hit him.
He's not going to do that. Just take 2 off,
2
huh?
off.
Oh. Why don't you take one off?
Petko's got too many canoes. He keeps switching in the middle of the stream.
Ow. He just needs a point.
Like to 11, he made that play?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it seemed like he was switching back and forth between careful and wide open.
Like
It looked like he was
insanity
pretty
has
decent shape
been
if he just
called.
took 2 off. He's going to have 6 off before his opponent gets home. Of course, his opponent has 6 off, but now
It's amazing. You got one safe spot on the board and you get right there from the roof. Now he'll go by him with that one. No, it's a,
Uh-oh.
that hurt. That
it's a
hurt.
shot.
Closer.
Shotola. Go, Petko. Well, that third checker that he hit's going to let him win the race, Petko. Oh, yeah. I personally guarantee that Petko will win this race. 3-2. If Petko doesn't win this race, I will give up backgammon.
Till your next, till your next match.
Look at that.
Oh no! Poor Ed. Poor
Thanks,
Ed.
Petko.
Wow.
Does Petko realize what he's done? Oh, only
Wow.
2 though, but
Wow.
buttons it up.
Wow.
He made a good play, though.
5-4 and hope for 6s, 5s, or 4s. Down to 6 guys.
He's
Put
going to
5
think it
4.
through and figure out the best move. That's what we like about it.
Yeah, it looks like 11.
The old 2-handed shuffle.
Yeah, 1, 2. You only get 2 guys off with double 4s.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
only get 2 guys off with 4s. You need 3 off. No, probably not.
Removal. Removal.
If he doesn't take one off, he made an illegal play. Okay.
What? Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Well, I get to play some more backgammon in my life.
Well, I did it to save you, Ray.
Okay. Yeah, switch us over and let's see what Roberto and Saba are up to over there. So we have 2 semifinalists now.
Spec don't know what he's done. Let's go.
Do you know what you did? You put us